Odin is here! I am here with my mama.
Welcome, my friends. The night of the nights has come. The night of the nights. Open your heart and your mind.
The immortals.
Feel free and expect the unexpected. We start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Odin is here!
I revel in your hatred, because if I weren't effective, you wouldn't hate me.
New show, new time. We're up again. God damn, these people won't leave. Look, I got Valkyrie Ice McGill. I got Lori over here with the initial H. She won't say her last name. I bet she's gonna change her damn name soon. And I got Robert Banfield, a.k.a. Cowboy Bob. You got enough weed? You got enough weed?
I'm good.
You sure you good?
Right here. I got no place else to be.
You know something? Y'all some sorry-ass mofos. Bob, I'm going to kick your goddamn ass, too.
This is a sad way to end your game. You know, it really
y'all trying to take my title away from me?
All those years, all the glory, all the stages, all the celebrities, all the activities and events. And here I am, 68 years old, and I got nothing better to do than sit around all night and yak with some kid from Washington, D.C. who acts like a clown and looks like buckwheat from the Rascals,
I'm sexy, and you know it, brother. Look, Lori, do the ladies love me? Tell me they love me.
I don't know about ladies, I do.
Okay.
There's pity.
Oh, shooky.
Don't misunderstand compassion for the handicapped with love.
You can't replace
we
me.
care about people who are handicapped. That doesn't mean we're in love with them.
I am your God, Bob. You can't replace me.
I have no God before me.
I am your God before you.
I keep trying to tell you, you won't figure out who I am, but
I already know who you are. And I'm telling you, I'm before you. I'm after you. I'm in the middle of your street, sitting there watching you play games. I'm the one that you decided to say, I wish he would love me.
I don't get no satisfaction.
But see, if you don't want to get satisfied, you can go to my lady, Valkyrie Ice McGill. Valkyrie will satisfy you. Valkyrie will grab you, beat you, put you in your place, treat you like a piece of shit, and then say, do you love me? Oh yeah, baby. Beat me like again. Beat me again.
I'm really not all that much into beating.
I was going to wonder if you were still there.
See, Robert was
I've tried the whole S&M thing. I'm just
hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Guess who we got here?
And I really suck at being a dom.
We listen. We got the birther for me. Say, hey, Mom.
Hey.
We some sick motherfuckers tonight. We sick out here. Yo, people, let me tell you a little secret.
Stoned.
Listen, 420 was a fun night. 420.
Yeah.
421 was great. 422, I don't know what the hell happened to Bob. 423, is that tonight 423? Let me see. Are we at 423?
No, this is 23rd.
Yeah, we were at 423rd. And we just had a most dynamic show with Reverend Ed. And I'm telling you, people, support these hosts. I mean, look at Lori.
That's pretty.
Like to, she's not on screen.
Well, we see her picture.
I don't see in anything. She's not on screen.
Well, you just want to see her. See,
I got you,
corn dog.
and I got me, and there ain't nobody
sexy.
else on here.
You want to see? I'm showing.
I see a still image of
Will you
Lori.
quit?
Oh no, I'm trying to show Bob my nipple. Oh, made him smoke. Everybody, this is Global, and we're having a little ball after the
Pierce
Reverend
it.
Ed show because we can.
Pierce it. Come here, I got a needle.
I'm just
Come here, I
wondering
got
how
a
much
needle.
You want to pop my little bump?
Come here, I got a needle.
Oh, Valkyrie.
Come here, we'll pierce that.
We're going to pierce. Oh, shit.
Pull that out again. Let's pierce that.
No, it might get big. I might have one.
Doris, you got a crochet needle around over there?
You fucked up. Fuck. Crochet.
I think we should get a drill bit.
Oh,
I got one of those. I got one of those nifty battery powered dudes. You know, you can drill anywhere with it.
All right, so I got a question. We can start the show with a real good question tonight.
That'll be unusual.
All right.
Well, hey, I am the brainchild of Frankenstein. I am the man that thinks 24/7.
You're the college
And I'm
graduate.
going to say something, and I'm not going to say no names or nothing. What if your boyfriend said, "You're not pretty enough for me," or your girlfriend said, "You don't look like the man I want to be with," after you have spent 2 years with him? Ready? I want to start this war with Valkyrie.
Been there, done that. You have to remember, I had a ex-wife try to stick a spear in.
We want more. Come on, Valkyrie. You know how we do it.
All right. The first wife decided she was going to abandon me after her mother offered to buy her a house
First,
if she divorced me. I had 3 wives.
come on, shipmate. Come on.
The second one was only interested in me for whatever money she could get out of me. And when I was no longer supplying her with money, that was when she decided that she was going to do everything she could to ruin my life. The third one supposedly loved me, and eventually she decided that I just wasn't doing well enough at supplying her with a constant supply of weed. And on a Thanksgiving day, she told me to go to a truck stop, pour myself out, and get money so I could get her some weed. And when I told her not going to happen, she got pissed off, tried to kill me with a knife. And then when I took the knife away from her, she went for a spear, tried to stick me with a spear. And then she tried to call the police and accuse me of being an abuser.
Now,
women are
hold on.
Why would
I
anyone
might have to bring
be a
somebody
woman?
from the old school.
God,
into
they're
this.
horrible creatures.
Hold on. I might want to bring somebody from old school into this conversation that knows about my last wife, Katie. You know something? I've experienced all 3 of your wives in my life. Mama,
I'm going to bed.
Mama, say it out loud.
What?
I experienced his 3 wives. Did I? Did I experience what his 3 wives did?
Yeah.
No, to him. To Valkyrie.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I mean, the money. I always got to have somebody get your money. All right, now.
Doris,
hold on.
does
watch
he
this.
have poor judgment?
Yes.
Oh,
Does
you
he
know
suffer
something,
from
Bob?
poor judgment? Yes. Okay.
It's not poor judgment. Let me tell you what the statement is. At that
You were thinking with
shut
your
up.
dick. What the
Bob,
statement is.
both of y'all should be quiet. I don't want to hear neither one of y'all people. Smoke your bowl. Valkyrie, I understand where you coming from. Honestly,
Yeah, I had
wholeheartedly.
really poor judgment.
It's
I
not
didn't
poor
realize they were all
judgment.
crazy.
You know something? We thought we were in love.
The first one was my high school sweetheart.
Oh. Mom, come on now.
See, I didn't have one of those. Lucky me.
Well, you know something? You did have a sweetheart in high school. You know what
I
it
didn't
was?
have a college sweetheart either. Lucky me.
Oh, okay, that's true. Because you didn't go to college.
No.
Okay.
Well, I did, but I was, I wasn't even in puberty yet. So, yeah, it was kind of like, I did a lot of looking around,
Mom,
but
you
I
going
wasn't
to
getting
bed?
any action,
All
I
right,
mean,
say
girls in
your
short
final
skirts
word.
and halter
Good
tops.
night.
It was
Everybody,
the 60s, for
Mom
God's
gotta
sake.
talk. The mother of the network has to speak. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
You gotta say your final words and analyze some things.
I'm not going that far on analyzing.
But you gonna say
Good night.
good night? Oh, you didn't enjoy yourself?
All right. Oh, I enjoyed myself.
And you were on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network?
Yes.
Say that out loud.
And what?
You're on the Global Enlightenment Radio
And-
Network.
I'm just trying to get you to do radio tags.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Oh, damn. Bye, Mom. You tired. Get out of here.
Hey, Doris,
Lori,
get paid to do
you're
radio
in trouble
tags.
because you sat there and you took your camera off because most likely you took a shower because it's 11 something in the morning. And you were
In the morning?
afternoon.
Hmm.
And you don't respect the God that you know. She don't respect me.
Oh.
Oh, shit! Mom, talk to her. Talk to her. Say something to her, Mom. Talk to her.
Lord.
Talk to her, Mom.
Lord.
Make her feel good.
Lord.
I don't want her to smite me.
We love you.
All right. See,
Yeah.
she feels better now.
Mm-hmm.
Lori
See?
feels better. Everybody,
Yeah.
we're safe. We're safe, I think.
Do you need Doris, do you need somebody to call help for you?
No.
Say. Well,
Just, if you ever do, let me know. I'll be happy to drop the dime.
Okay.
damn.
Come rescue this poor
I don't
woman.
even
She's
have payphones anymore, Bob. Turn the line on.
You old ass mofo. That was Cowboy
Hey,
Bob.
Valkyrie,
That was a good
go
one. Val.
fluff your feathers.
I don't have feathers. I have bat wings.
That one.
Well, then
That
go
way.
polish something.
Go polish some. Oh.
Go wax your
I'm
wigs.
done.
Yeah.
I gotta go find a
I haven't
cigarette.
had feathers in ages.
But you gotta polish something. He said that would have been. That would have. I'm leaving it alone. All right.
Is that what you call a boa
Well,
constrictor? You get rid of all your feathers. Is that what they call a boa constrictor?
A boa. Ooh.
Constrictor. Yeah. Oh.
Y'all wrong. I got it, Mom. Just slide around. Just go around. Kick the dog out your way.
No.
Yeah. Drop an elbow on that dog. Drop an elbow on. Hold on, everybody. Drop an elbow on
I
Mom.
only
My mom
pretend to
can't
be
drop
an angel
elbows.
every now and then.
Look
I
at
Every
me.
now
know
and
better
then.
though.
I've never pretended to be an angel.
Yeah, he's an old.
I always kind of put it at like there's sort of the, there's the shepherd and the sheep, then there's the sheepdog, and the wolf, and it all seems very clear cut.
Yeah.
But sometimes white sheep have black lambs,
You
and
know something?
sometimes the shepherd also tends a garden, and sometimes the guard dog is actually a domesticated wolf.
Hold on. And sometimes the
not
woman you
all
wake
of
up
the
beside,
wolves like mutton.
and sometimes the woman Bob wakes up beside, whenever he wakes up beside a woman, is not a woman. Back to the point, everybody. We're going to
That is I can honestly testify that has never happened.
Hold on, Valkyrie and I are
Down
cracking
next
up.
to another man and woke up next to another man, but I have never gone to bed with a woman and woke up and it wasn't a woman.
Hey,
That's
you woke
never
up with
happened.
a damn wolf. You woke up with a wolf, Bob.
Well, yeah, I wrote about that in the
No,
book.
you had it. Listen, I read your books.
That was
Bob.
my. I challenged Lori. I challenged your God
Which God?
on the top
Which
of a
God?
mountain. Now wait a minute. On the top of a mountain in Colorado.
You
after
challenged
I had a
Odin?
very bad romantic relationship situation,
And
and I walked off and went up on this mountaintop with my half-breed wolf, and he and I sat up there for about a day and a half.
Bob.
And that night I got really stoned, and I stood up in the middle of a thunder and lightning storm was going on all around.
Yes!
And
I
I dared God to come down here on this mountaintop, one-on-one, and at least give me a fair shot.
I'll give you a fair shot.
Well, I got
I'll give you a world title
response.
match. I give you
But
the
I
world.
did spend 5 days hitchhiking from Colorado to Ohio at the tail end of a blizzard with a wet, smelly half-wolf as my only companion.
Well, you
And
saw
God
the
did he
challenge.
stink.
The challenge was a simple process, my dear son.
That was the answer. 5
No.
days walking through a snowstorm
That's
with a
right.
half-breed wet dog.
That's
Yeah.
right. But you don't understand. You
I
have
never
to care for
challenged
that.
again.
Listen, it shows your heart that you cared for that wolf. It showed your heart and your mind as you traveled that distance. And last but not least,
It meant I could sleep.
And then, listen to this. I made sure you had warmth.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much of that. You weren't there. Matter of fact, you weren't even born yet. Sorry.
At
You
least
don't
I
get
didn't.
credit.
At
You
least
don't
I
get
didn't
credit for
howl
that
for
one.
you.
There's already somebody on that docket. You don't get credit for that one.
No, but you need to really see the picture that you actually are proclaiming. That's the problem. You're not
Well, I
seeing.
do see the
You're
picture.
not seeing the in betweens. There are
What
things that are
in-betweens?
set in motion that you need not know, that are there for you, specifically for you to learn.
I got 400 pages on that. You want to read it,
I've
actually?
read that book. I got them all. I got book 1, 2, and and I'm gonna tell you right now. I've read it, but I don't talk about it.
Okay.
I want you to talk about it. I want you to share your impressions, your hopes, your desires, your dreams, your thoughts, your ideology, your feelings.
am.
Because the bottom line is,
I am.
it is about you, not the story. It's about you. And if you understood that, then you understand why a publisher's a publisher.
Well,
I mean, I
you
can
are
bring
your-
somebody
you are
on.
your story.
Now,
Okay,
watch this.
come on,
Watch this.
Odin. There's an entire culture that's built around that idealism.
There's
that you are
more
your
than a
story.
culture.
You must write your songs with your life, or there'll be no songs to sing.
True.
You can't go to Valhalla unless you've written the story.
And you have opened your own book and you've shared it amongst friends. Last step is
Yeah, the public don't seem interested
hold on. Stop.
for a free book.
Stop. The last step, Bob, is to show your loyalty, which you've shown over and over and over again. You are welcome into Valhalla. Trust me. You will be there.
I've got
But-
a backstage pass.
That's right. But the bottom line is this. Without all the jokes, without the giggles and, the kiddie shit, you have your door. You have your walk. You will cross that bridge. And I will let you cross the bridge not only
The way
as
the
a
story,
man,
the way the story was
but you will
told
cross
to me-
that bridge
the way the
as a
story was
loyal
told
warrior.
To me was that
you will cross the bridge as a
I
loyal
had
warrior.
a thing to do, and the way to do it would be made available when the times were right.
And it was already...
And in the meantime, my substance and purpose was to survive
I wonder if you're after...
and not make waves.
I wonder if
basically.
your after is better than your now, because your after tells a lot of. Your now tells a lot of stories. Your after.
You know, in
We'll
my
show the
mind, it's
songs.
like in my mind, it's like when you're in the military and you're just there, right? You're not on any kind of assignment. You're just in barracks, right? You've got daily maintenance and bullshit to keep up with. You're busy, all right? And they come to you and they say, rack them and load them. We got a job for you. You're going to go here. And you go there
Lock
and you
and
do the
load,
job, knowing
motherfuckers.
that if you do the job and you survive, you get to come back here. Now, is this better than that, it depends on what that is. In most cases in my life, the other is better than the now, the here. Okay, but I got no complaints now. I'm living on Easy Street. I've got it. I've got life after
Bob, you're
death
not
right
living
now.
Easy
I have
Street.
all the food I need to eat. I'm warm when it's cold. I'm cool when it's hot. I've got a roof over my head and the rain stays outside. I got nobody.
Those are
nagging
human
on me.
needs.
I got nobody nagging at
Those
me.
are human
I got
needs.
nobody's rules to live by but my own.
Valkyrie, indoctrinate him.
Yeah.
Tell him those are human needs. Those are not needs that when you travel beyond. Those are not
But
the
that's
needs.
all my physical body requires.
But
I've
that's
got it.
you. That's all about you, Bob. That's the issue I'm having. It's not
I've got it. And then the mission.
Bob, repeating the words.
My mission is you.
In the end, yes, but
The
not
reason
now.
I'm here is to be here right now with you. That's why I'm here.
And I love you, Bob, but I need you to do one thing. You're already loyal. You're already truthful. You're already walked the steps. You've already got your song to be sung at the table.
Do my best to do my duty.
But the last step you have is to understand that you live for you and you're not a goddamn Boy Scout anymore.
Actually,
Yes.
I am.
No, you're not.
Actually, no, I am. I'm still cadre.
Reverend Ed, do you want to come back without the collar and have some fun with us? You cracked the mold tonight, Reverend, and I don't want you to come back if you want to. If you want to come back and have some fun, bring the little lady with you. I don't care. We're just here for about...
Hey, Lori, take control. I need to go get coffee.
Don't make me start on Lori's ass.
I like a cup.
Lori, you
Take
drink
your
too much damn
babe.
coffee as
you
it
need
is.
the address?
I prefer cocoa.
I want cocoa too. Well, listen.
If you fly discount, I could probably cover the airfare.
Well, Ramona, hey, guess what, guys?
Probably.
Guess what?
I
Guess what?
guarantee it. It's
Hold
a
up.
baby.
I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna give the link and bring in Miss Ramona. You know why?
I'm gonna go get coffee.
You go get coffee, you butthead mother. I love you, Bob. All right, let me get.
I shall return. That's a promise or a threat.
It sounds like a threat, a bad threat. What do you think, everybody? All right, Miss Lori, I love you to death. Valkyrie, I love you so much. You just don't understand. I mean, Lori, you got to admit that Valkyrie is a true heart, true soul, true person. And Valkyrie is a piece of the power source that
Everybody is.
each and every component. You're right. See, Valkyrie understands that, the war is never over. The people never negotiate, and life is supposed to be not truly, I'm not going to use the word struggle. It's supposed to be challenging.
Life isn't supposed to be a struggle. Like I said, this dimension is supposed to be our Disneyland. But
Preach,
people
Valkyrie.
have been ruining it from the beginning of time.
Because it was usurped. This place has been usurped. So therefore,
Yes.
the constraints would change. So
It's
now
because
we're
of
dancing-
religion. Am I correct or not?
No, I'm not talking about religion. We're dancing to the
Religion
tune
was always part of the analysis.
of other drummers. So, the way that humanity is molded and shaped and prodded and poked, it's no wonder that this creation is gone crazy,
Well, we're crazy
But
because we're dealing with this bullshit.
But being that we all have the spark of the true creator within us, we have the ability to be able to work together. We have the ability to be able to manifest things that
Yes, we do.
want this
But
world.
most of our ruling institutions, regardless whether it's governments or corporations or religions or organizations, they're all about dividing us and forcing us to fight one another.
Well, we
So that
got
we never
another
challenge
host coming in, former host that may just go ahead and jump on through. I don't give a damn. Guess who we got? Ramona, who speaks the truth. My cousin. That's right. My cousin is here. Y'all can just sit down, shut up, and let my cousin, tell some stories. Because you know something? I'm tired of bullshit. I've been through too many battles, too many wars, seen people try to destroy me, try to destroy this network. I've seen the same shit from Reverend Ed. I've seen the same shit that's been there with Lori. I've seen the same shit that's happened to all of us. And it's all the same. The bottom line is jealousy. Am I right or am I wrong? Lori.
It's all the same.
You said Ramona.
I said
Hey.
Lori.
Hey, Ramona.
But Ramona
Sorry.
is in the house.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Val.
Hey, how you been?
Coffee.
That was a good show.
That was powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I hate that it ended so quick because it was getting ready to get fired. You know, fired up. But yeah, Lori, I dug your explanation. I really like that. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys could see what was being put in the chat.
That's my girl, man. She thinks constantly, right, Lori?
Mm-hmm.
You better be thinking. Yeah. And don't be calling me about my hair. Because, you know, let me tell you, I've been waiting to spike this shit up, and I haven't had the chance to do it. And today I was going to do a do job, you know. Right, Mom? I was going to do a do job. You heard my mom. She said, yeah. She knew I was going to do a do
Get
job.
some aloe vera, olive oil. Put it together. You can get some black Jamaican. Rub it on there.
And a comb or a
Hold on. Come on over, Mom.
Yeah.
Come on,
Maybe a
Mom.
pick.
Come on over here. Cuzzo's here. You better get your butt over here
No,
and say
she's
it.
tired.
Grooming instrument.
All right, you're not coming to stay. Hey, Ramona, you got a special person coming over. Come over here. Don't you ever do that. You don't half
Come on,
step.
Neely.
Do we half do? Hey, Ramona, do we half step? We battle hard. I gotta destroy somebody, Ramona.
I heard you yell my name. What?
Oh, fuck you, Bob. All right, bend
You
down
said
and say hello.
Cowboy. You yelled Cowboy Bob about something. What'd you want?
I said you got blue balls. Now, say something, Mom.
Hey, Doris, how you been?
How you doing? How you doing?
I don't know.
Hang in there.
I generally don't look down there, but I suppose 4 years. That's
Oh yeah, I like that hairstyle.
Only 4 years.
Yeah, I like your
I can't
hairstyle.
do it. I can't.
Well,
Ramona look good.
you know, not to get personal, but it's been like 6, but there was a little bit there. But yeah, it's been 4 years.
Bob,
since we've had
shut up.
a race.
Mama's talking. Mama, what you got to say to Ramona? Come on.
She said, she spoke.
All right, I want to make sure she finished her statement because, you know, I got to give my mama the time of day, the respect she earned, being the consistent force behind me to keep going. Just like Lori is a consistent force to keep going. Just like Bob is a consistent force for me to use a goddamn hammer. or send Valkyrie out to chop his little wee-wee off.
Val
I
is
know, I'm
all
not
about.
interested in chopping anyone else's off.
Hey, Valkyrie, you could do that for me, couldn't you? I love you,
Only
Valkyrie.
if you like provide finances for the surgery. And
You
everything.
got the. You listen.
So that,
You
that
can-
might
no,
that might
Valkyrie.
be
You
worthwhile.
can use my little device.
They don't provide services for that. Even women that are infertile cannot get money provided to do in vitro?
I had Rob
Those
Cooper.
are elective surgeries.
Rob Cooper, the father, his father was the creator of in vitro fertilization. I went to high school with him. I've actually talked to his father multiple times. He just passed away a year and a half ago. I'm thinking of bringing Rob Cooper on air. He's in, where's he at, Mom? Outside of Australia. One of them damn islands.
New Zealand?
Yeah, he's in New Zealand. Thanks for hitting me with that. I have this thing about Australia. You know, it's like a landmark that I want to stomp on. I think I might destroy Australia next. But, hey, all Aussies, all the Aussies out there, if you're not a Pong, you can listen to this network. If not, fuck you. Back to the point.
Anyway.
You know I have my Australian shit. And I don't give a damn because I'm on Sirius SM and I got a whole channel dedicated to me and this network. See, people don't understand. The reason why I ain't pulling for advertisers is because on the dark side of the realm, I'm already partying. Starting next week, we're going to start advertising just a little bit. Just a little bit. Certain shows are going to be having this advertisement. And I got to think and think and think and think. Think. You heard the different sounds. The host is, as they say, host is that's on the network at current, who's coming on Sunday at 7 p.m. I have to thank her for the attention and the goodwill that she's given and her corporate standings. Miss Rowena, yes, my witch, cool, for the financial literacy that she's going to be teaching. I got to thank Mr. Shane Bells, my beast, my top dog, my intergalactic Godzilla. I got to thank Shane. I got to thank... I ain't going to thank Bob or Valkyrie because, you know something? Y'all already demons that are ready to erupt and destroy and kill and leave people by the wayside. Bob, you proved it last night. Bob proved it last night. Valkyrie proved it last night that they are destroyers. Valkyrie, you don't be nice. You destroyed ideology last night. You gave birth to truth last night.
There's an awful lot.
And you know, if Ramona, I'm going to give you the option, Ramona.
Running around.
Ramona, I'm going to give it to you.
And there's an awful lot of political propaganda that has nothing to do with reality.
He really does like to write Shakespearean.
I'm going to give the opportunity back. Ramona, you want to party with us?
Let me put a blurb in here. I will be teaching a workshop at the International Festival in August. It'll be for 2 days. Will be on Sunday on herbs and healing.
Hey, I'm going to open that door.
Interested.
Ramona, if you want to jump back into the network, I'm going to open that door right now. You know why?
Why?
Because I really don't give a fuck anymore. You are Godzilla. I sat back after the tribunal gave their, you know, I have a tribunal. I don't announce who the voters are ever. But after the tribunal made their statement, none of the people have left. Nobody has left my side. Nobody has left my side. They're what? Loyal. And I'm opening the door for Ramona to return back to Valhalla once again.
Dude, you're like a strange acid trip I can't turn away from. I have to ride it out, you know?
Do you want to take another hit?
You're like a train wreck.
I am a train wreck.
Yeah, it's like we're stuck in this watching it going.
I got three.
I can't turn away. I gotta see how this goes, man.
I have 3 council people here. Council people. I'm telling you, you 3 are the council. I asked Ramona to return back to Valhalla.
Well, you know, I have been, I appreciate that, Daryl. I have been revamping because I'm so burnt out on that political bullshit.
Thank you.
And I really like talking about the herbs and maybe start giving some readings stuff because, you know, I read the rooms.
The door is open.
Yeah. Hey, Ramona.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You and I just recently friend connected, whatever it is, on Facebook,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I know you from?
Where do you know me from?
Yeah, it's like
A familiar.
the name, right? Just bang, right off the get-go. And I went, oh, I know her. And then I looked at your site and I'm going, I know this person, but I don't know where I know this person or why I know this person. But somewhere along the line, it's been somebody introduced me. Because that's generally where it comes from. It's someplace I'm at, and somebody else is there, and they say, "Oh, this is so and so," and I go, "Okay, cool," and I walk away, and I store it in the filing cabinet, right? And don't think twice about it because I generally don't see the same people twice.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
just
you
have
were
the
a
sense
guest
that
on my show
is that where it's from? Okay.
about a year ago.
All right.
And I mean, that was a dynamite show.
I apologize, because I've had 2 what they call mini strokes. And the only thing that seems to have been affected, other than the occasional numbness that occurs in the extremities, is that my short-term memory is not as solid as my basic memory. So my basic knowledge is there, but recent things that have happened, people I met, they said, well, you met them a month ago. And I go, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
It's just not there. It doesn't register anymore.
Well, I haven't been on the network since when, Daryl?
February.
Was it February?
February.
Are you in the metaphysical circle?
I am.
Yes, she is.
But I've always been since I was a little girl.
And that's where she should have stood at.
Do you know me? Do you know me in my other persona?
No.
No. Okay.
I know you as Cowboy Bob.
Okay.
Robert Band.
So, Rob,
Well, do you even know
Robert St. Cloud have not crossed paths?
Hold on. Bob.
Okay.
It sounds like we need to.
Bob.
I've quit separating the parties. People call me Cowboy Bob, but I pretty much have just become Robert St. Cloud.
Right.
As far as psychologically, I just surrendered to it. After my wife passed in 2018, I had a little period there where I was feeling sorry for myself and all of that, right? And I kind of came out of it, and I sort of like sat down and I thought about it real hard and did some of my mojo wojo stuff. And I kind of walked away with it and kind of went, just be it. Instead of putting on a coat and playing a character, 3 times a week, just become the character.
Yeah.
It's all you got left to do, right? My TV days are over. My radio, other than this,
Lori, you're sitting quiet.
Professional broadcast radio
like that
by any
look.
stretch. But I've got this, and it's like, it's all I've got left. I started writing the book, and it kind of really came out.
Valkyrie haven't messaged me.
As I was telling my own story, and I'm going, yeah, you see, learn from your own lessons,
Right.
as they say, right?
Right.
You're telling everybody else this. Are you listening to yourself? Listen to what you're saying. Okay.
Right.
And so I just kind of went, and then I did a
Bob, I
little
only have a
stint
few minutes, man.
for a while with a group out of Vegas, have one of those telephone networks. And I worked for them for a while. And then just sort of kind of fell into, I wasn't in the mood. I didn't have my head wasn't right. And so,
Hey,
I've
Bob,
got
when is your
friends
head
up in
ever right?
Sedona that have studios that have invited me to come, be in their studios, right? And I'm like going, nah, I'm too wrapped up in me right now to be open-minded about you.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
here's
sorry, just kind of, maybe it's age, maybe it's loneliness, the widower thing, I don't know. But, right now I'm just kind of like trying to hold on to the reality that I have here for myself. And,
yeah.
I don't feel like, I don't feel like I can handle the baggage. I wouldn't be fair to them.
Yeah. That's why I quit reading. I was burnt out, actually.
You was burned out.
People have been pushing me to get back into it, especially who's becoming a dear friend of mine, Reverend Michael J. Carter. And he's an awesome person. And he's one of the few people that I will read. But I'm getting back into it now.
Okay.
I have to take a break from government.
Lori, I have a question for you, honey.
Yes.
Ask questions of Ramona and see
Yeah.
if I can get a secure A+ vote for Ramona to return.
Yes.
She's got interesting perspectives to bring to the table.
So there's 2 votes. Valkyrie?
I can't truly
I have
do.
no objections.
I cannot truly do what Ramona would do. I don't work that way. I can't. I can't go. I can't turn that on and run a classroom for people who aren't in the room with me. I just can't do that. Ramona can bring something to all of this conversation from the metaphysical perspectives that is much of what I play with. But it's, like I said, it's that fundamental. It's that you can get there. You can get to that faith. You can get to that belief. You can get to that celerity in your own self. Okay, it's there for all of us to get. And the oldest track before there was religion, I always find it interesting. Hey, Lori,
Yeah.
what religion was Jesus?
Jesus wasn't a religion.
He wasn't a religion.
Okay,
He
he wasn't a Christian, right?
No,
'Cause
hell no.
That the religion was built on him, he wasn't one.
Parents were Jewish.
Can somebody find my
And he
cigarette?
wasn't a good member of the
was a rabbi,
tabernacle
actually.
either, right?
He was a rabbi.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was-
No, they called him rabbi.
No, they
rather
called
than
him
his
rabbi
teacher.
because rabbi meant teacher. Anyone who was a teacher
And he
of
taught.
wisdoms was a rabbi.
I'm a rabbi. Ramona, you're a rabbi. According to
Okay.
belief.
You had to go to rabbinical school to be a member of the rabbi class of the tabernacle.
That's if you
But
were-
any teacher was a rabbi.
And I'm an awesome.
Jesus
ultimate-
was the class.
Yeah.
He was the.
You always find that I ask that question because it's a hook question, right? It
It's a
doesn't have a
dumb
proper
question that
answer.
tricks people.
You gave the best. He is a religion, right? He wasn't a
Anybody
religion.
know
He
my
is a
smokes
religion.
went?
But at any rate, so you go back to the
God damn,
fundamentals
I gotta
of it.
get
The oldest teachings we have come from that realm of the arcana and the other studies, various names, but basically are all teaching the same thing.
Right.
And they're fundamentals. They're so fundamental that the organized churches literally outlawed much of it. It was punishable by imprisonment. Okay, if not being tortured and called a witch and burned at the stake kind of thing, right? Okay,
Right.
just because you were sharing this ancient knowledge that preceded any formative religion. Because in a way it was a religion but it never presented as a religion. It just presented as knowledge shared.
Right.
And if you chose to gain the knowledge and you were of the chosen few, you gained the knowledge and the light burned brighter. But anybody can gain the knowledge.
Yes.
Some people absorb it and become the knowledge. Other people can learn the knowledge. I can teach anyone to be a reader.
Can you teach me to
I
find
have
my
a system.
goddamn
If
cigarette?
they follow my
I'm your
system,
God
they're
Odin,
to the
Bob.
system.
I
They
need
don't divert.
smokes.
They don't make up things. They can be a reader for anyone but themselves.
Hey,
Yes.
Bob.
That's the only rule. You can't read for yourself.
I have a
Even
question.
the best of us can't do our own reading.
Hello, Bob.
I read my own parts.
Can you
You
read?
shouldn't.
Can you read yourself?
They're biased.
No.
Yes, no, they're biased.
Oh, actually,
You
hold on,
can't
Bob.
read for
Hold
yourself.
on.
There are
Hold
things
on,
in your
Bob.
emotions you can't control, and therefore they're biased
And not only
because you're
that,
thinking about you.
and not only that, but what I found, because even with the rooms, do you know how rare it is to think room? But if you are strong enough and your energy is strong enough, it will come through with whatever divinatory tools you are using.
Yeah, any 5 pieces of anything can be thrown out on the table and serve as runes. The same way that a deck of playing cards, standard poker, bicycle poker cards, right? Standard deck of playing cards can work as tarot if
Yeah.
you know your cards.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to know the cards well enough to not need the images, but just the amalgamation of the heart and the number 10. The heart being the same as the east, which is swords.
What did you say?
My mind's not working.
Hey,
The
I got a
east.
question.
So the symbol of the east, there's 4 symbols, right? And,
Right.
and just like there's the club, the heart, the diamonds, the spades.
There's a
Right.
fourth
Okay,
symbol.
you have the chalice,
Yeah.
you have the wand, you have the sword, and you have the
Yeah.
coin.
I need
Okay,
Bob
and
to
the
shut
sword
up for 2
or
minutes.
the heart is the east. Okay, that's where the heart, that's where life begins in the east, and then you go to the south, and et cetera, as it goes through or I guess the south would be the heart, and because the east would be the wand. so that
Okay,
would be
Bob,
love.
next week, you and Ramona can have your talks about Torah. How about that?
Torith,
Torah.
Torith.
Torah.
It's Torith.
It's
or
not tarot. It never was tarot. It's Torah.
Torah is a sprinkler company.
Right, it's a breaker cup, yeah. Thanks a lot, Bob. But let me ask a question. If the party never ends at the GERN, then why the fuck do I have 5 minutes before a show?
Who's on?
You're Mad Martian.
What's on first?
Mad Martian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, bring him in.
Lori,
We'll
you
screw his
have-
show over
Lori,
too. It's mad.
You
it's
know
mad.
my
Anything
schedule.
can happen
You're the
Saturday, right?
scheduling woman. I mean, I love you to death. So, I can't argue with you. But you know the scheduling. You know the things that are happening. And, I lost. God damn it. I
You
hate
gotta
losing my eyes.
stick to the schedule.
But we got 5 minutes, and I want to hear Ramona out. Because I want Ramona to talk about all the things she's doing. I want Ramona to promote herself. Because we're on Sirius XM. We're on iHeart. we know where it's lost.
I
And we
wanna
get
hear
ready.
that.
Hey,
Come on, promote yourself,
hey,
Mona.
Punky Brewster. Thank you.
Well,
We also get ready to go on to. Hold on, let me say the name, okay? See that TV behind me?
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
Bitch, boy, you better lose your eyesight. Let me tell you, that's where we get ready to head to in June. So
We're there now.
No.
When we're on YouTube, I can watch it on my television.
Yeah, but guess what? No, we're gonna have our own channel. So, bottom line, I want Ramona to promote herself, what she's doing, and guess what? If she chooses to return, she returns. If she don't, she don't. But the party never ends at the GERN. Go for it, Ramona.
She'll be
All
back.
right. So I'm revamping my Ramona Speaks the Other Truth podcast, and I will be discussing a wide variety of things when I get serious, because I always get love interviewing authors of interesting books and different trains of thought. I am going to, like I said, be teaching a workshop on herbs and healing. And I'm really starting to get into that because I think, at this age and other people that I'm being associated with and meeting are really the elders. And that knowledge needs to be passed on to others, because there's like 10,000 plus known diseases to man, and only one cure, which has recently been done. And that one cure is for hepatitis C. And there's roughly 500 managing, just feeding into the disease that they have out there, where you're paying all of this money for big pharmaceutical companies. And let's see, I'm still, I'm working on either getting into planting and cultivating the marijuana plants on my land, or either starting an herb farm. And let's see. And I think.
Hey, how are those horses doing? How are those horses doing? How about
they're wonderful. I'm trying to think if I want to let Spirit get pregnant or not.
Come on, Spirit. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can do it.
My years of horse sense, I've learned that in most cases, if she don't want it, it won't happen. You can bring him over, but if she don't, if she doesn't want to get pregnant, he ain't gonna make it happen.
Oh,
now, a lot of them we had to, show horses, of course, you shoot at them, right?
Yeah.
So she went into a shoot and he was brought to her. She didn't have a choice. I mean, it wasn't whether there wasn't a conversation, but I found if you leave it to an open conversation out in the pasture, if she's not into this, it ain't going to happen.
Oh, wow.
She will let him know she's not interested.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I can.
This is the original Cowboy Bob, just to let you know. The man, the myth, the legend. The Cowboy Bob.
Yes, one of my many terms is horse whisperer. So
yes,
I thought that was very funny when the movie came out. I almost broke up laughing. I went, "Oh wow, man! I've been doing that for years."
For years, huh?
Just sit and talk to the horse in the stall, and then the horse does what you want him to.
Yeah. So that basically, that's what I'm. I'm revamping myself and trying to.
I would say go with the herb garden. Go with the herb garden and walk slowly towards the other one. The other one is viable, but the problem is there's a lot of potholes on the way to getting there.
Yeah.
A lot of things to step through. The herb garden, you can just start doing it, and then you can dry and bag it yourself, and through your own platform, you can offer it as organically grown herbs.
Right.
As long as you're not growing something the FDA has an issue with, anybody can grow spices, and anybody can sell their spices at the farmer's market. You don't need a license. You don't need a permit. You just need the ground and the knowledge.
Yes.
And there's a show. Okay, so when I was doing TV, we had the basic program, but then I would do what we call duck outs. So we would come back from a commercial break in the primary show, and we would come into a secondary show, The Adventures of, right? And so there'd be just this short little piece, and then back to another commercial break, and then back to the original show again. And it was all integrated. The host of the show was also the host of the little outtakes, right? So I would take him to concerts and different, we just did different stuff through the years. And you could do your gardening as an ongoing segment of your show where you actually, physically present your garden and what you're doing at this particular moment and the herbs that you're growing and how you need to treat this one special, etc.
Right.
And actually have a living studio in the process.
Hey, I got a question. Ramona.
Yeah.
All this time, do you expect me to drop radio? Could you believe that I've expanded as far as Sirius XM? Could you have imagined that I would be at this point? You've been around for a while. What would you say?
I would say, you can go as far as you want to go, Daryl.
With all the shit that's happened, all the damn psychological, fucked up, individualized bullshit.
Well, it's a lot.
Say?
Let's keep a lot of that out of the way, because
it's
the
not
one
about
issue that
it's
I
just
had,
distractions.
Hey,
Those are distractions.
Hey, Bob, silence.
Remember that there are different points of view, and
it's
you
he put the cock in me, or he took it, right?
Well, just remember, there's different points of view, and the base is you want a variety of people. You don't want to limit yourself.
I don't limit. I got 4 networks.
I
got 4 networks I'm running.
Because, there are other truths out there.
But like I said, I got 4 networks right now. 4 that I run. This is my baby. I take care of my baby. But just think about it. I got 4 fucking live networks in a year. I got loyalty. And that says a lot, because they even see the bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
do take into consideration.
Hey, Bob,
and only as advice, take into consideration. Okay, sometimes what appears to be loyalty is really, I've got no place else to go.
How many people have
and I want to go somewhere,
network,
so here I am.
Right.
Bob,
Yeah.
how many people have I kicked off my network?
I have no idea.
See, you don't see the back seat. I got my girl right here, Lori, that can tell you numbers.
Well, stand up and
she is
tell us
also
some,
a
Lori.
host on the network. I brought people from L&M over that left because of the bullshit. I brought a lot of people. I still got my Mad Martian, who's been with me for 8 years. Almost 9 coming June.
Yeah, the only ones I see still there is Penny, the
Gary,
Mad Martian.
Jeffrey Daughtery, Jeffrey
he
Boyd
came
Jr.
on after me. I mean, the only
Reverend Ed.
Reverend Ed and I came on at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I've done, and I've proven that, you know something? The truth is going to set everybody free. And I've proven I set people free. I let them have total freedom, and they do the job, and they just enjoy it. Oh, by the way, Samantha Goldberg, I love her to death. 7 years with me.
Mm-hmm.
I have some hosts here that's been there from L&M days. I have hosts like Jennifer Malik, 9 years, almost 10 years. That's Lori's co-host.
I've never seen her show or Samantha's show
9
on
years.
the Global Enlightenment Radio.
Well, lately it's Samantha's show, but Samantha's got a standing co-host because Samantha hasn't shown up.
Yes, she has. We got 8,000 on our last interview, and we got 17,000 before that.
Oh, I didn't say didn't have viewers. I said she didn't show up.
The last show, she was sick.
Yeah.
So I handled the interview, and we got 7,000. on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
I
I
didn't
mean,
realize how good my show was doing either until I left.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
well, you know what you're doing, Bob.
No, I mean, I am, I don't know if there's anybody out there listening.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm pissing
Hold on,
anybody
watch this.
off or impressing anybody
this,
or
Bob.
educating.
Bob,
I have no
Bob.
idea.
Bob, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to know if somebody's listening? Ramona showed up right at the beginning of this show. I can show you that your last show did 270. If you look at my wall, you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the show that we did with Ahmed, the guy that that got ran off, that was
Ouch.
290.
That
it
did
might
what?
be over 300 by now. The bottom line is, that's just the numbers off of.
Oh, man.
Just
They're
keep doing what you're
They're
doing.
gonna be
Drama
roasted. They're gonna be
outlet.
roasting effigies of me in Astound Park, right?
Hey, guess what?
Because I made that little boy freak out. How dare
hey,
me?
guys,
How dare me pick on that child?
Guys, I got to drop because this
Yep.
show has to end. I got
It's
Gary
time
Man
for
Martian. He's
Mad
now getting
Martian.
ready to go live. I love you all, and I have to drop because Gary Legier is next on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network.
Hey, everybody.
But I will talk to everybody as we go live. Talk to you later. Bye.
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 Bye, Lori. Bye, Val. Bye,
Bye.
Bob.
Bye, Ramona. Bye, Lori.
Hey, Robin.